So new details now in an I-Team exclusive. We reported yesterday about a national security expert who warns that the most popular drone manufacturer in Maryland and nationwide may be leaking sensitive data back to China.
But how did local law enforcement become interested in these drones? And what are the steps that you can take to make them safe if you're worried about them? I-Team reporter Tali Taylor is joining us now in the studio.
And Tali, Hartford County Sheriff Jeff Gaylor says it's about what drones can do that helicopters can't.
Yeah, that's right. He says when he started, the sheriff's office actually had a helicopter of their own. But once they started looking into drones, that's when they realized all the benefits. For one, it's not a full-time assignment. Sheriff Gaylor says you can have people trained as drone pilots while also serving in other roles. And then there's the ease of it. Drones can be kept in the back of vehicles, and you can get them up and flying in a matter of minutes. And then, of course, he says they're much cheaper than helicopters.
Helicopters are very expensive, so fuel, man hours, the commitment. So like many agencies, we weren't able to afford that, but we began looking at drones.
And then this was interesting. Sheriff Gaylor also talked specifically about the David Linthicum situation in February. After Linthicum is alleged to have stolen a police vehicle and led police on a high-speed chase, he ended up hiding in the woods. Linthicum pleaded not guilty and his case is pending. Sheriff Gaylor says once he was there in the woods, the drone unit was able to monitor his movements for 8 hours. Without drones, Gaylor says the situation might have ended very differently.
I think many times something similar to this, without having that technology, without being able to be eyes on as much as we were, it ends with this individual being shot.
All right, so he feels they play a vital role, but Tali, one national security expert says drones are fine, but it's just not these drones.
Yeah, that's right. The background here is that the U.S. military and Departments of State and Interior already banned using Chinese-made drones and buying them. A 2021 executive order said the use of foreign-made drones, quote, may allow sensitive data transferred out of the country. And federal lawmakers have warned in hearings and letters of China, quote, stealing our data using drones. The I-Team surveyed law enforcement agencies in the Baltimore area, and we found that in addition to Hartford County Sheriff's Office, Howard County, Carroll County, Cecil County, Frederick, Annapolis, and Maryland State Police all have drone programs and all use DJI drones. We spoke with Brian Harrell about this. He's a former assistant secretary in the U.S. Department of Homeland Security. Harrell says data from DJI drones is at risk of being leaked overseas to China.
This is law enforcement sensitive data that we don't necessarily want in the hands of nefarious bad actors.
Yeah, and Harrell says has these tips for law enforcement and anyone else that's interested in using DJI drones right now.
If you already own and operate these drones, there are some mitigating measures that you can do to mitigate or reduce the risk. And so removing the SD card, not connecting to the internet, these are all safe ways in which to operate Chinese manufactured drones.
Okay, so Tali, what does DJI say in response to these claims?
Yeah, DJI's head of global policy, Adam Welsh, does not hesitate. He categorically states that DJI has never turned over data from a U.S. drone to China's government.
We have competitors that are not competing on quality, but trying to compete just on not being Chinese. It's really unfortunate because these products are used to save lives. Those products are used to keep officers safe.
And so we found that despite moves by other states to ban Chinese-made drones, here in Maryland, there's currently no legislation attempting to control which drone manufacturers can be used by state agencies or law enforcement. You can find the full reporting on this right now on the WBAL TV app.